Hi guys, it's me Evie. What I have for you guys today is beer battered onion rings. They're gonna be delicious, so stay tuned for the ingredients. Okay, so for the ingredients, I have 1 cup of flour. We're gonna dredge our rings in here. I have 1 large vidalia onion. It's the sweet one. I'm only using 1 onion, so I'm giving you half of the ingredients, but if you want, do 2 onions and double up on the ingredients that I'm giving you. We're gonna use salt, we're gonna use paprika, we're gonna use cornstarch, we're gonna use baking powder and oil for frying. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm doing is with a very sharp knife, I'm cutting off the edges of this onion. Put them to the side. Then I'm just gonna make a small slit through here. And I'm gonna take off this first outer layer because this is a thick skin. And you'll be chewing on that onion ring forever and a day. So, guess what I forgot to mention? How can I do beer batter without adding beer, right? So this is the beer I'm gonna use. I hope my hubby doesn't grab me by my neck because I grabbed one of his beers, but use the beer of your choice. This is what I have, or what the hubby has, so this is what I'm using. So, after you've taken out this outer layer from your onion, what I do is I cut them, and I cut them maybe like 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch. I know I'm gonna get crap for cutting my onion like this, but I always cut stuff on my hand like this. I'm used to it, guys. If you're not used to it, do it, you know, the safe way. So then what you want to do is pull your big onions out, your big rings off. These little ones, I'm just gonna save them for when I make another meal that I can use them. I'm just using the outer big ones. So it's that easy, guys. Oh, look at that. You're gonna get big onion rings from this. Look at this. Crazy big. I'm not gonna make much because I'm by myself and I'm not supposed to be having this on the diet that I'm doing. But yeah, see, just very little. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put this in really, really cold water. That's what I want to mention. Make sure your beer is really cold too. But I'm gonna put this in really cold water to take the punginess away and stuff. So like about for 15 minutes, really cold water. And while this is gonna be soaking, we'll make our batter. Okay, our rings are in really, really cold water. I took out the 2 that were split in the middle, took them out and just replaced them with other ones that are fully round, that are not broken. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get into our flour. So we're doing 1/2 cup of flour. Remember, if you want to do 2 onions or you have more people to feed, because from this onion you can feed 2 people. So we're doing 1/2 cup of the flour, all-purpose flour. We are doing 1/8 cup of cornstarch. This is what's gonna make them nice and really crispy. 1/8 cup of that. We're doing 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. This is just the color. 1/2. Somebody needs to go shopping. We're also gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have a whole I have a tablespoon. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Or to your liking. Other people like more saltiness in their foods. They salt it a little bit more. And 1/4 of baking powder. I don't have a 1/4 here, but I have it on my other one. So we're doing a 1/4 teaspoon of the baking powder. Make sure you even it out. And that's it right here. If you want, you can add pepper to this, to your liking. If you don't want the pepper to show through, use the white pepper. Then we're just gonna give this a little whisk. Right here. We're doing all of this right before, while our onions are soaking. Remember I said 15 minutes. Now we're gonna pop open this bad boy. Half a cup of beer. I'm not gonna measure it just because sometimes you could use less. You want this to be the consistency of pancake batter. So just add it little by little so that you don't go over. And if you do go over, it's okay. Just add a little bit more flour. Look at that pretty color. Our onion rings are gonna look beautiful. Obviously this is way too thick. Ooh, that beer is strong. Just keep adding beer until you get pancake consistency. You can use this batter for fish also, guys. I'm not a seafood person, so yeah, I don't do that. See, that's a little bit still too thick, just very little, about another teaspoon. Because you don't want it to get too thick that your onion rings are not gonna, they're gonna be just too heavy. There you go, look at that. Perfect, beautiful pancake consistency. Nice and light. I'm gonna go pop this in the fridge. And we're gonna start dredging these in the flour that we have here. So we'll be right back. And no, I will not be drinking this. Okay, emptied out the water. Try to dry them off as much as you can. And then you're just gonna dredge them in here. This is gonna act as a glue. So we need to do this step. Okay. Take off the excess and just put it somewhere. Remember, these are wet, so this flour will definitely stick. If you think it's easier to put it in a Ziploc bag and shake them all in there, that's good too. I'm just showing you different ways and telling you about different options. Make sure you get that inner ring, because you want our batter to stick on there really well. Yeah, let me recommend that bag idea for you guys. Now that they're dredged there, we're leaving this here for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, we're back. What I wanted to tell you, if your batter got a little bit thick, all I did was add half a teaspoon more of beer. I got back that pancake consistency. And now we're gonna fry. You need to fry these on a medium low. If you have a thermometer, fry them at 350, not any higher than that, okay? So I have about a cup or a cup and a half of oil. Use as much or little as you want, but make sure it's deep enough that you can throw your onion rings in there. Then another little trick that I use, instead of your hands or a fork, just use a skewer. Just take your rings, put them in here, flip them, make sure the inside gets nicely coated, and then take off the excess, and then just put them to fry. There you go. Remember, medium low. The flour that is attached to the onion rings have to cook also. And they do go down, but they come right back up. They start floating up. So yeah, easy way, and you do not get dirty. I have another video where I did the other crispy onion rings with panko. Somebody had an issue because I was cooking with long nails and a dark nail polish. Wow, that's the stupidest thing I've heard. It bothers you that I have long nails and that I have a dark nail polish. Focus on what I'm doing. I'm cooking. And my hands are always clean. So don't overcrowd your pan either, guys. I'm only gonna put 4. And you see, this one that I just put in here, it's still at the bottom, but once, it'll float to the top. And we're gonna leave that for a few minutes. It's on a low medium, so it's not gonna burn, but it'll make sure that that onion ring gets a little cooked off, a little tender, I mean, and that the flour gets cooked off. It already smells oniony. It smells delicious. That's all there's to this. You can, like I mentioned, you can use this batter for your fish also. He's still really light. Then what I have here is a big plate with paper towel just to catch all that extra grease when you pull them off. So I'm just gonna finish frying these. I want to show you when to flip them basically. You seriously gotta leave them like for 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful golden onion rings. And that paprika gives it such a beautiful color. They don't look all pale. I'm gonna flip them already. And this is such great help, guys. Yeah. Beautiful golden color. Crispy. Don't worry about the paper towel. They're still gonna be crispy when you take them out. Remember, we added baking powder and we added cornstarch. That's what's gonna keep them crispy. So I'm just gonna finish frying up this side for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm just gonna pull them out. And I will show you guys at the plating. Okay, so here are my onion rings. Look at how big they are. They're nice, they're fluffy, they're big, they're delicious. Look at these, these are huge. This is the one that broke in the middle. It'll stick together. But look at this, almost the size of a bracelet, right? They're so good. Well, I haven't tasted one, but yeah, this is what they look like. And I'm actually gonna taste one for you guys. So here it is. Oh my God. This is the only one I'm gonna eat, guys, because I'm on a diet. If not, I would do a mukbang on this. But it's the perfect amount of salt and everything for my liking. It's delicious. This is delicious, guys. So if you are an onion ring lover, try this beer batter recipe. It's delicious. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care and God bless.